Flake here with your national briefing. Making news today, the WA Premier meets with Cleo Smith. The Queensland Government's latest press conference gate-crashed by a woman talking communism and COVID, and Aussie fruit pickers set to finally get minimum wage. First though, the WA Premier's given an update on Cleo Smith after flying into Carnarvon to meet the little girl and her family. Mark McGowan's confirmed the 4-year-old's doing well and was playing in her backyard and eating an ice block when he met her. He dropped off 2 teddies named after policemen involved in the search for her, but admits he may not have made the best first impression.
We did a few high fives. I unfortunately trod on her new Barbie shoes and broke one of them. So I owe her a pair of shoes. But gave her the 2 little police teddies, which we named Cameron and Rod.
A 36-year-old man remains in custody. Police have confirmed charges are expected to be laid soon. Taking a look at COVID cases across the country, there's been 1,247 new local cases and 9 deaths in Victoria. New South Wales has recorded 4 deaths and another 308 new local infections, while the ACT's seen 13 new patients. Queensland's recorded 3 new local COVID cases overnight, all in the border town of Goondiwindi. The trio are women of teenage years through to their 30s. 2 of those new patients were unvaccinated. Meantime, the state's health minister has been forced to end a press conference early in Cairns this morning after a woman gate-crashed the event and started giving her take on COVID vaccines. Here's Yvette Darth trying to get a word in. Take a listen.
The way it does get
communism's taking over. We're opening the borders, darling, and they're spreading it.
While the New South Wales and Victorian premiers will use tomorrow's national cabinet meeting to learn when COVID jabs for those under 12 will be available, while the federal government's confirmed more COVID vaccine variants should soon be available for use as booster shots. Health Minister Greg Hunt says Moderna's the next big company expected to lodge an application in the coming weeks.
They've indicated to us late last week that they are preparing to submit, and they indicated that publicly. So we're very excited and looking forwards to the final materials being fully in place.
And some good news for the country's fruit pickers. The Fair Work Commission has ruled those in the industry will now be guaranteed minimum wage in a landmark decision that's been made today. For those playing at home, that's a little above $25 an hour.
Get personalised hair loss treatment in 5 minutes delivered to your door. Clinically proven treatment for men and women. 1 pill taken daily. thehairypill.com.au.
Dave Reynolds isn't expected to hit the supercars track again until the Bathurst 1000. It's been revealed the Ford driver's awaiting his second COVID vaccine dose and has been unsuccessful in getting an exemption to drive in the meantime. Officials confirming Reynolds has been ruled out of the next 3 race rounds in Sydney as a result. To AFL, and Sam Skinner's signed with Port Adelaide for next season. The 24-year-old spent 2021 playing in the SANFL after originally being delisted by Brisbane back in 2020. To NRL, Josh Addo-Carr's willing to play wherever Canterbury needs him to. The former Storm star had been keen to switch from the wing to fullback, but Addo-Carr says he's not too fussed.
I don't really care, to be honest, now. Wherever I need to be, whatever's best for the team, I play my part. Playing the halves, bro. Playing the halves, now.
And the Matildas will take on USA across 2 games, starting at Stadium Australia in Sydney on November 27. Game 2 plays out in Newcastle November 30. Download the free Listener app now to get headlines and in-depth coverage of what's making news in our backyard and beyond.
Selling the family home? Miller, Wan and John put you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Clouds should be clearing up in the Limestone coast for the rest of the day with a top of 20. And tomorrow it's going to be partly cloudy with a slight chance of rain and some light winds, top of 26 and a low of 6. For radio, podcasts, music and news, download the free Listener app.